Life does not join you in negative thinking. Posted on December 12th, 2011. It's quite a revelation to understand that life energy is opposed to negative thinking. The reason why you feel bad when you think negative thoughts is because in that moment your life energy, the wholeness of life, does not agree with you. So when you think a negative thought, you are on your own, disconnected from the source of energy. This disconnection is basically felt as a pull away from your wholeness, and hence it's rightly called stress, which is just another name for emotional suffering. In simple words, life does not give you the option of thinking negative thoughts without being disconnected from it. There is no leeway. Even the most subtle negative thought disconnects you from life force in that moment. Actually, it's a very good thing that your life force does not accompany you in thinking negative thoughts. Can you imagine how drastic your reality would be if the wholeness of life focused along with you on your negative thoughts? All the negative realities that are created are sustained purely by the focus of the physical beings alone. The non-physical life energy, our wholeness, does not play any part in sustaining negative realities because it's incapable of focusing on a negative thought, since its vibration is pure positive. Negative thoughts create suffering because they disconnect you from your wholeness in that moment. You have the choice to let go of thinking negatively and realign back with your wholeness, but this choice only becomes evident when you are aware enough to see through the dysfunction of negative thinking. Why do we feel helpless against negative thinking? A lot of us feel confused as to why we can't stop thinking negatively even after we've become conscious and understand or identify its dysfunction. The answer is simple. You've decided to be positive after becoming aware, but you are still carrying the load of past momentum of negativity. This load is real and concrete, and it needs time to dissolve, and you would need to be patient until it dissolves in the face of disidentification from you. Once this load of past negativity gets dissolved, you will understand the freedom you have to make the choice to be positive anytime you want. In fact, your whole being is automatically focused on the positive, effortless, owing to your alignment with your wholeness. The most difficult phase after becoming aware is to endure the phase during which the past negative momentum ebbs away. It's difficult because your whole being wants to be positive, and you understand the dysfunction of negative thinking, and yet you feel helpless against stopping the momentum of past negativity which is running in your energy space. The more you try to stop or resist it, the more fuel you add to it, and thus keep it sustained. The swiftest way to dissolve this past negativity is to simply let go of resisting it or suppressing it, and allowing it to run out of its momentum while staying as a space of awareness. Any technique you use to suppress it or resist it will only add fuel to this momentum, even if there's an illusion of temporary relief, because until this momentum is dissolved fully, it keeps enacting in your energy space. Think the way life thinks. Your life energy is constantly guiding you on how to live life. Your feelings are the way your life energy communicates with you. When you feel bad, it's your life energy telling you that in this moment you are thinking a thought or doing an action that's not aligned with attracting well-being. When you feel good, it's your life's energy telling you that the way you are focused in this moment is in alignment with attracting a positive reality. Life does not think a single negative thought, and it will never join you in a negative thought. So when you're focused on fear, hatred, sorrow, or lack, you are not accompanied by your life force in this focus, and thus you feel a pain or suffering within you owing to the disconnection of your wholeness. If you want to be aligned with life, you have to move in the direction of being positive, starting with letting go of the past negativity, the load of negative momentum within. Once you've dissolved your past negative momentum, you are well set to live in full control of your life, living as a deliberate creator of positive realities, because you will have the choice to focus on positive thoughts without being dragged in the momentum of negativity. You may be mired in negative momentum at present, and yet you can start making headway towards alignment by simply relaxing in the best way you can and letting go of identification with the negativity, allowing it to thus dissolve. Once you become conscious of this truth of life energy, it becomes your responsibility to no longer fuel negativity within and start aligning with your life force to allow the unfolding of positivity into your reality, and thus into the reality of human consciousness.